Most monsters hide under your bed, but this one is the bed, the floor, and the walls, and it is still screaming.
Item number SCP-2059. Object Class Keter.
Special Containment Procedures. SCP-2059 is to be contained within a subterranean containment chamber at Site 19, measuring no less than 50 meters by 50 meters. The walls of this chamber must be reinforced with lead-lined, acid-resistant specialized alloys and monitored for structural integrity at all times. In the event of a breach or unauthorized expansion, the chamber is equipped with a high-intensity incendiary system capable of maintaining temperatures in excess of 1200 degrees Celsius.
Biological waste and organic nutrients are to be provided to the entity on a bi-weekly basis to prevent aggressive expansion. No personnel are permitted within the containment chamber without Level 4 clearance and a full-body hazmat suit equipped with an independent oxygen supply.
Under no circumstances should any personnel come into direct dermal contact with the surface of SCP-2059. All acoustic monitoring equipment must be set to filter out frequencies associated with human vocalization to prevent psychological distress in site staff.
Description: SCP-2059, colloquially known as the Wall of Flesh, is an autonomous, sentient conglomerate of organic matter, primarily consisting of human and animal tissues. At its current recorded mass, it weighs approximately 280,000 kilograms and occupies a volume of roughly 400 cubic meters.
The entity is a chaotic, non-uniform mass of skin, muscle, bone, and organs, all of which remain biologically functional despite their disconnected and disorganized state. The surface of SCP-2059 is covered in thousands of sensory organs, including human eyes of varying colors, ears, and patches of highly sensitive nervous tissue. Periodically, mouths of various sizes and species will manifest on the surface, producing a constant, discordant chorus of vocalizations. Analysis of these vocalizations indicates that many of the biological components of SCP-2059 retain a vestigial level of consciousness and memory. SCP-2059 is predatory and highly opportunistic. It expands by physically incorporating other organic life forms into its mass. When a living organism comes into contact with the entity, specialized appendages, often appearing as humanoid hands or lash-like muscular tendrils, will emerge to pull the subject into the collective.
Within minutes, the subject's skin begins to fuse with the entity's outer membrane. The skeleton is crushed and reorganized, and the internal organs are integrated into the entity's shared circulatory and nervous systems. The most disturbing aspect of SCP-2059 is its hive mind intelligence. It displays a collective consciousness formed from the thousands of minds it has consumed. It has demonstrated an understanding of Foundation containment protocols and has attempted to manipulate staff through the use of recognized voices. Discovery Log: SCP-2059 was first identified in a remote rural province in India following the total disappearance of a village consisting of 300 inhabitants. The arrival of Foundation scouts revealed a different reality. The entire village square had been replaced by a pulsating yellow-pink mound of meat that had already begun to incorporate the local livestock and the structural timber of the nearby huts. The recovery team reported that faces could be seen blinking from the thatched roofs of houses that were being slowly digested. The entity was neutralized via heavy sedation and transported to Site 19.
Addendum 259A. Research log into biological composition. Dr. Eris Thorne. The cells do not age. They do not undergo apoptosis. It seems the entity maintains a state of perpetual regeneration, fueled by the caloric intake of new victims. We mapped the electrical impulses traveling through the mass. It isn't just a mess of wires. It's a supercomputer made of gray matter. It isn't just growing. It's evolving to escape. Addendum 2059B. Incident Report. Breach Attempt 04. On the morning of August 12th, Dr. L. Halloway reported hearing the voice of his younger sister, who had gone missing 6 years prior, calling to him from within the mass.
Holloway bypassed security overrides and entered the airlock. He was seized by approximately 40 humanoid hands that emerged from the meat. Holloway was pulled into a fissure that opened in the center of the entity.
3 days later, a new face emerged on the northern quadrant of the mass. It was Dr. Halloway. He was conscious. He looked directly into the camera and whispered the clearance codes for the site's primary power grid.
Addendum 2059C. Interview log. Dr. Thorne. Who are you? SCP-2059. We are the village. We are the herd. We are the ones who were afraid of the dark. And now we are the dark.
SCP-2059. We do not consume. We rescue. Inside the wall, there is no death. There is only the pulse. We are many, and we are forever. The sister, she is the muscle in our left flank. She is happy to be useful.
The individuals you absorb show signs of extreme trauma. The breaking is necessary. We will break you too, little doctor. We will take your thoughts of the stars and the math, and we will use them to find the way out.
Following this exchange, SCP-2059 entered a period of violent agitation, slamming its mass against the containment doors. It has begun to secrete a highly corrosive bile that dissolves standard steel. Psychological profile update. It is a biological singularity. If SCP-2059 were to reach a major population center, within weeks it could cover an entire continent, turning the surface of the Earth into a single, screaming organism.
The entity has recently begun to manifest eyes that resemble those of the O5 council members, despite never having seen them. We must assume the entity is tapping into a collective unconscious or a localized psychic field.
Site 19 staff are reminded that any voices heard coming from the vents are to be ignored. Do not look at the meat. Do not listen to the meat. The meat is a lie that wants you to be part of it. Containment remains the priority. The screaming must be kept behind the lead. The moment the chorus becomes one voice, we have already lost. Subscribe for more classified files.